Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I am going to talk about why willpower often falls short and fails us whenever we embark on a new journey or a new goal. Now, first up, willpower is limited. That is to say, it is impossible to find yourself to have unlimited willpower. You can be motivated, but you cannot simply choose to decide on one thing and just keep going at it, especially if it is something that you are not comfortable doing. You may be able to force yourself to do it for a certain period, but it will definitely deplete your willpower resource. And this idea of willpower being limited is the reason why you will get pumped up over something one day, really excited and think you're gonna rule it, own it, and then fail in that some goal that you have set very soon in just a few days' time, because the emphasis was on willpower and on emotions and on feelings rather than on strategy. Let me give you an example. Using the example of binge eating. So imagine you binge eat and then you tell yourself at certain point, enough is enough. I'm going to stop this ridiculous way I'm eating, and then you put yourself on an extremely strict diet plan that you may be able to adhere to for one day or two, but then you fail. So the pattern over here is excitement followed by an attempt to really borrow through with willpower, but then when the willpower seizes in a few days' time, you end up failing no matter what you were trying to do. And understanding willpower, you then need to understand what willpower is for. Willpower is not meant for you to just push through something indefinitely for weeks or even months. Whenever you get motivated and pumped up about changing the world in 3 days, remind yourself of a very simple principle. You cannot do it in 3 days. Just get rid of that hasty mentality, that hasty mindset. Because growing up, this was the one mindset that caused me to fail over and over and over and over again, because I was too greedy for fast results. And whenever someone is greedy for fast results, it really messes them up, because there is a difference between what we believe we are and our actual ability. And trying to achieve anything within short amount of time is going to be very difficult, especially if it is outside the realm of creativity. Granted, you can come up with really creative solutions in 3 days, but let me give you an example. If you want to improve, for example, your health and your fitness, perhaps your running time, it is impossible to make gains in the gym, strength gains in the gym, or improve your running speed tremendously in 3 days. It is just physically impossible. And I would come to believe that in 90% of most things, you would not be able to do it in 3 days. And that is the reason why willpower must not be used to simply propel you towards effort, but rather, willpower should be used to strategize. So when you feel excited and pumped up, don't go ahead with whatever you think you want to do, but instead use the excitement and the willpower to come up with a plan, and then stick to that plan. Stick to that plan. Just make it one thing that you need to consistently do every single day. One thing, over and over and over again. For my example, what I did was I decided to start a YouTube channel, and I decided to just focus on one thing and one thing alone. I will post a video every single day, over and over and over again. Now that is the reason why I'm able to do my now 113th video of unapologetically free, because I did not psych myself up and think to myself, I'm going to come up with a kick-ass 10 million views kind of video and then cause myself to burn out. But instead, I used my willpower to come up with a plan, and that plan was for the next 100 days, I am going to post a video every single day. And I did it because I used my willpower to strategize rather than just borrow through without a plan in mind. And that is also one of the reasons why I was able to succeed, is because I rationed my willpower bit by bit every single day. I didn't just go all in on one single day and end up exhausted to the extent that I am no longer able to sustain on the very next day. Pace yourself. Get uncomfortable, but don't go too insane the way most people tend to yo-yo and make false promises over and over again. Set consistent action points. You can set very high goals, but when it comes to day-to-day grinding, you have to follow the basics. You have to be comfortable with doing things that are unexciting, such as repetition, such as being consistent with your daily ritual. It just has to be this way. You cannot succeed in NoFap with simply willpower. You need to come up with a battle plan. You need to come up with something specific. For example, not touching your dick, setting up an accountability group, helping yourself with leverage by telling your friends that, hey, perhaps if you screw up, then perhaps you have to pay them a certain amount of money. Whatever it is, when you are excited, strategize. Strategize in such a way and plan such that you will achieve what you want to achieve. So instead of using willpower for effort and daily action, focus instead on automation. Like what I mentioned in my previous video, and automate your daily action. Now when you sow the daily seeds of greatness through specific habits that you do over and over again, you will reap the fruit of greatness. But let me just tell you this, it may take months or even years, but you have to be patient. Just do that one thing. If you want to be a great runner, then just run every single day. If you want to have a better physique, then make sure you do your push-ups every single day. Don't go insane. Do something comfortable, but every single day repeat it. And let me tell you, that is the fastest way that you will reap this greatness and reap this success if you are willing to just take small steps every single day instead of screwing around with your willpower and messing up by yo-yoing through periods of failure and extreme motivation. You will come to a place where you are just consistently and comfortably taking daily action. And that is the place that you truly want to be, because that is the place where every single day is comfortably moving towards a goal. Now I hope you like this video. If you do, like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you again.